Hello, a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us for this week's Tech Tuesdays webinar on driving cloud business transformation through data strategy. I'm Vrinda, your host for today's webinar. Today we have with us Radu Arslanian, who is a senior principal advisory services consultant from the Informatica professional services team. Before we start this webinar, let's go through some housekeeping tips. The duration of the webinar is 1 hour. That includes a 15 minutes Q&A. You can post your queries in the Q&A box. Dial-in participants are muted for the entire session. The session will be recorded and will be available in the Informatica Support YouTube channel and the Success Portal. You'll also be able to download the slide deck from the Success Portal. Please feel free to put in your feedbacks and suggestions for the session in the post-webinar survey. The Tech Tuesdays webinars are hosted within the Success Portal, which is a microlearning platform that offers free and unlimited learning to all registered users. This feature-rich platform was launched to help you learn and use Informatica products better. A newly launched learning path on IICS Primer for Power Center developers has been created to address all your Power Center to IICS requirements. Here are a few important links that you can go over later that will help you in your product adoption with Informatica. Over to you, Radu. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Radu Arslanian. I'm part of the Informatica Advisory Services Group. We focus on aligning customer needs and challenges when it comes to the data ecosystem to the data capabilities, both tactical and strategic, and providing them with workshops and full engagements that drive actual solutions and roadmaps on how they can get to their business goals by addressing specific data challenges. Today, we're going to cover a new workshop that we offer, which focuses on cloud business transformation, discovery, strategy, and planning. And this deck will help you better understand what we offer, and also offers different aids on what to best use when challenged with a customer that wants to know more about this, or when you come across an opportunity that you'd like to pursue on your own, and you wonder what type of materials, what type of outputs, roadmaps, what would an engagement like this look like and deliver to value-wise to our customers. Many of you know cloud and moving to the cloud, migration to the cloud, and cloud analytics are exploding. You can see the Gartner estimates of where cloud is going. I believe everybody understands the capabilities and the power of the cloud, especially when it comes to managing, understanding, and getting insights from very large volumes of unstructured data, and the elasticity and the capabilities of storage on demand and processing power on demand. However, as all good things, this comes with the challenges of data management. How do you manage your data, understand your data, model your data in the cloud? How do you manage, check, and improve data quality in the cloud, governance in the cloud? All of these challenges have not gone away just because we moved to the cloud. The tools are emerging and solutions are emerging to address that. However, these are ongoing challenges that are starting to mature. We offer a lot of capabilities to support these challenges and address them in the cloud. This presentation focuses on some of that, as well as some of the key drivers that we've seen from our customers, and what drives the value, what drives the solutions that we're putting forward. We believe we slowly are providing a very robust integrated cloud solution for data management. And it all starts really with a data strategy for the cloud, for your cloud platform, for your cloud storage and analytics and processing. What we do in advisory services really, as I mentioned, is align to business strategy, build programs, roadmaps, help our customers understand very, very pragmatically how they can get from point to point to point until they reach their goals. We focus a lot more on speaking with and working with the business lines of business, business units, business groups that have specific use cases and specific challenges when it comes to their data ecosystem. It could be anywhere from data quality to not understanding lineage to not trusting their data. And how can we help them accelerate their journey with the tools and capabilities we offer? A lot of our clients, of course, have used our products on-prem and they're familiar with the capabilities, and they're very excited about the fact that we can offer many of these now in the cloud. Also, our group focuses, and we have both workshops and full engagements. We offer different workshops that help them also engage their business. A lot of companies buy, and I don't have to tell you guys, a lot of companies buy products because they buy products to compete in their mind better because their neighbor has one, but really they have forgotten to engage the business. So they have great products, and I've been involved in a number of these right now, that their business really doesn't understand how to use these products, has never been exposed to this product. So we help them with business adoption, how to get the business involved, addressing their own challenges, not really, hypothetical cases or things that they think the product can do, but really get them to the table, ask them about their own challenges and pain points, and show them how their Informatica tool set can help them with that. How to get started, how to prioritize, how to structure their business and analytics programs. Really, a lot of times what they need is really a data management or an analytics center of excellence, how to get one of those started, how to get more value, how to monetize their data, really how to eliminate silos and start integrating data, both customer, party, product, and building masters that can be accessed in real time to see all their customers' interactions and all their customers' touch points all at once. We focus a lot on putting a roadmap that addresses these themes together. We help them understand what their maturity is versus what it needs to be when it comes to data management, data strategy, and various data components. There will be slides in this deck that talk to the data strategy framework and the components that we focus on, and how we're translating that slowly to the cloud. We also help them with their data governance, understanding how our tools can help. There are very, very few tools in the market that can come close to what we offer when it comes to Axon and the seamless integration of Axon with EDC, IDQ, and privacy. It's once they see it in action, especially with one of their own use cases, it's very impactful, it's very powerful. Business adoption initiatives also help them understand how they can better leverage their data investments and assets, and how to leverage them to really, really elevate their analytics and how to get better insights. In many cases, we also act as trusted advisors on data management, pretty much on any topic related to data management capabilities. We have a very, very detailed type of workshop that focuses on understanding and measuring maturity of data management capabilities of the actual data management processes, and helping them understand which ones are foundational and vital to their operation. This is our group, and if you have any questions that concern any of these, please reach out to us. Again, we get more involved strategically with the business stakeholders, bringing them to the table and trying to understand what their pain points are, and how to align them to their current capabilities or help them develop future capabilities to better support those business initiatives. We are currently, as this meeting and this set of slides tell you, we're focusing a lot more on driving cloud business transformation and the strategies. You see some examples on the left of actual clients where we started doing this work. There are very, very clear drivers behind these, and you'll see it in a few slides, but really it applies across the board. It's I cannot really think of anything where the cloud or a cloud implementation of a solution will not benefit a company, especially when very large data sets are involved, daily unstructured data sets that exceed 10, 15, 20 terabytes that need to be processed are involved, especially where companies are still working with on-prem data ecosystems and data centers that are very slow to be scaled and cannot really react to those kinds of business drivers, especially for things like sentiment analysis. We have 2 pages, and they're really eye charts. I don't want to read them completely. I will leave this up to some of you to read through as far as our cloud business transformation value measures. It's and you'll all be able to have access to this deck. What we focus on tremendous, as you can see in the very first entry, is data strategy. We believe is fundamental, as foundational to whatever a company tries to do. A data strategy for us helps you understand business goals, business drivers, business planning plans and strategies, and then looks at their capabilities, both tactically and strategically, to see how can they support those, why aren't they able to support some of them, and puts together roadmaps to help them understand how to get from one point to the other. Our roadmaps are very, very actionable, integrated, so they support businesses' processes, data processes, the people, organization, and skill set that are supposed to support the business challenges, technology, and the data ecosystem. So it's a very well integrated roadmap, and you'll see an example of a high-level roadmap later on. We focus on also telling them timelines, interdependencies between processes, especially data management processes, interdependencies between which tools and technologies should be implemented and matured first, and we help them understand why these dependencies exist and how to address them. We also look at their challenges when it comes to staffing, skills, and many other dimensions to help them put together solutions that support some of these value creators that you see on the left column. We and like I mentioned, there are 2 pages of these. Please, I don't want to read them one by one. We focus a lot on strategy and governance. Governance is a key component of everything we do these days. Compliance, regulatory compliance, having standards that everybody agrees to, definitions that everybody agrees to. It's paramount. Helping them understand the power of understanding definitions, capturing metadata and lineage information with EDC, and how that translates into understanding relationship, what happens to the data from the time it's created to the time it starts being ingested and consumed, and what transformations happen to it along the way, where very sensitive private PII and PHI information is stored, and the amount of performance and the amount of time it takes them to do the work that would manually take forever, I think are very powerful messages. So we hope that we're starting to put together and weave a good story when it comes to our cloud value proposition. We have many capabilities that we share with our clients, and help them understand how we can provide an integrated cloud solution, not just when it comes to data integration, data movement, ETL, building and supporting lakes and warehouses in the cloud, but really supporting it from a governance, risk management, data management, data quality, master data management, all capabilities in the cloud. So we don't just want to say, yes, we have a tool that works well and is fantastic in the cloud, but really how do we manage and help you manage your data in the cloud so it's just as reliable, if not more reliable, trustworthy, as it is currently in your on-prem environment. This is something that we always listen for. We in our meetings and our discussions with clients, we keep adding to this list. But it's really these are some of the challenges we keep hearing. How do I measure and understand the value provided to the business when I move to the cloud? How is that different than on-prem? How do I manage multiple clouds and the costs involved with supporting and managing multiple clouds? How do I reduce my costs? I have challenges with some of the skills. How do I reduce my cost to working in the cloud when it comes to moving data in and out of the cloud? How do I look at data quality and integrity and operational continuity? All of these are key challenges that we keep hearing. We kind of take them and consolidate them, and we're showing some of the most common ones. There's also a big challenge when it comes to organizational culture and readiness and communication plans, and really understanding why the cloud has to be embraced, and what are the best situations to embrace the cloud. And really just having a plan. Lack of structured execution and planning, really understanding why we have a roadmap that we're executing against, what went into that roadmap, who was interviewed, and really helping them understand why that is leading to the cloud. It'll make adoption much easier. So this particular we get a lot of questions, what are our offerings and what are the type of workshops. You can see here, this presentation focuses on cloud business transformation strategy and planning. And really a lot of discovery as far as business needs and challenges, and how a cloud, putting together that story and that outlines the journey that will help them migrate to the cloud, move to the cloud, watch move to the cloud, and where the benefits are. Addressing cross-functional issues, understanding gaps with actual mitigating factors. A roadmap will not just say, you got to go and do this first and this first, but will actually tell you why and some of the benefits. How will moving to the cloud benefit the business, specifically short and long term? We also offer additional workshops and that basically take this foundational work further and basically I would say increase the impact of the roadmaps that we put forward. We have a transformational journey. I'm sure a lot of you might have seen this one, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but really it starts with understanding and working with our clients to really at first just understand what is their interest, or help them understand and become more interested in the cloud solution, showing them some of the capabilities of something that some of our other clients, some of the benefits our other clients are experiencing, helping them understand and putting together designs that make sense and show value along the way, really working with the business to understand and address specific challenges they have. We deliver. I think we get a lot of questions along the lines of, well, you guys are a product company, so I'm sure you're going to try and sell me products, and what differentiates you from anybody else? Because really we deliver. We use these products, we deliver solutions on these products, we make them work, and we deliver value. And we're very pragmatic. We don't bring 20 people to the table to just listen to problems and provide theoretical solutions. We are pragmatic, we act, we deliver. We help them understand one of the biggest challenges, which is scalability. Solutions are fully scalable, and they support validated business cases. We spend a lot of time with the business folks. We capture minutes, we help them validate the minutes, and we make sure their organization is ready. We suggest different types of levels of training and different skill sets and we actually tell them and show them skill sets for the people that are going to be working with any kind of cloud products. So transformation is really the apex. It's getting to a point where we're really taking something that many businesses have done for many years, and we're optimizing it, showing them new opportunities, and helping them innovate and enhance what they're doing today. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this slide. Again, it's one of the slides that we've shown many times in the past. It speaks to the previous slides and supports it. And apologize for that. Sorry. It speaks to the previous slide and the capabilities and how we support. We start with business objectives and support them, and we help them understand their current maturity, where they need to be. We address readiness gaps, and we specifically focus on use cases and producing a roadmap that supports them. The roadmap also helps them put things in perspective and prioritize them with their own help. Business and technical readiness, again, we tell them where the gaps are and how to address them. Business cases, we not just help them support business cases, but we help them understand how to measure them, how to baseline what they're doing today, so they can actually see progress. They can see increases in efficiency and effectiveness. We bring to the table best practices. We very transparently and open them, share with our customers what we recommend and why, and the best way to approach a challenge. We help them with their organizations and operating models, data quality challenges, best practices, and enablement. So we provide full project lifecycle support, both on-prem and in the cloud. Platform enhancements, checkpoints, how to measure your KPIs and continue to measure KPIs, and potentially build dashboards that will help you understand. A lot of our tools have capabilities for reporting, and again, help them innovate, transform, find new opportunities and new insights. Our cloud data strategy framework building block, this is a reduced version as additional components are added to our repertoire. We will update the slide. This our full data strategy framework. It's a lot busier than this. We are slowly adding data capabilities to the framework, and again, cloud is the key here. So we're starting to make sure whatever we show customers can reliably be implemented in the cloud. We get a lot of questions about who are the stakeholders. So I would say we get first and foremost the lines of business. They can be owners, they can be heads of business, business architects, analysts. They can be. We have cases where IT directors and managers will get involved, really, because most of the time they're going to end up supporting whatever solution is in place. They unfortunately cannot drive a lot of the work here. will be driven by the lines of business. But they have, as you can see, challenges that get resolved also. It's just harder to justify for them when it comes to large investments without what I would consider business drivers and the support of the business. So yes, I mean, data resides in silos, difficult to get adoption, scaling, too many diverse solutions. Absolutely. These are all challenges that IT has. Addressing them in the cloud is just very, very difficult to justify without starting to involve the business. And when you start looking at some of the business challenges, you can absolutely see how easy it will be to justify a cloud solution. And again, we have more examples of this. A lot of the scalability, elasticity of the resources involved, being able to basically have data storage and processing on demand. These are just advantages that cannot be disputed when it comes to cloud and the speed the cloud affords an enterprise, especially when it comes to very complex analytics requiring very, very large unstructured data sets. Sometimes we are asked to share some of the strategy workshop slides so folks better understand what we do and how we do it. It's really a half-a-day workshop. We do have a few pre-workshop planning meetings where we spend time helping our customers focus the scope of the workshop and helping them understand what we do in the workshop and how we do it, telling them who needs to participate from a business perspective. Again, it's not just IT. IT is always invited to the table because we need to know where they are today, but it really has to do with what specific business drivers IT is struggling with today, and we need the business for that. We shared our cloud data strategy framework with them, show them what we comfortably today can and cannot do in the cloud, examine their data needs and, again, business and challenges when it comes to some of their use cases and some of the data challenges the business faces today, understand their priorities, strategy, plans, and how we get IT to support them. As always, organizational readiness, organizational capabilities. Do you have the right people with the right skills in the right positions to support a cloud undertaking? Is very important. We try to help them with that. We also try to make sure we can work both with the business first and then with IT to start prioritizing what their needs are and logically couple them and align them to a roadmap. We deliverable wise, really we provide an assessment of their maturity when it comes to a cloud journey, a maturity being from a data capability, data strategy, and data management perspective. And we provide recommendations with next step and timelines. Summary of workshop discussion and observations. We provide summary of minutes, common themes, common scenarios that we've heard, use cases that we've heard, and their prioritization. Again, short-term, long-term, we make sure the outcomes focus on tactical and strategic needs of the enterprise, understanding what are their gaps and how to address them, provide a set of cross-functional issues that basically impacts multiple lines of business and paralyzes some of their capabilities to perform and deliver on time. And then we provide a directional roadmap. A workshop will not provide a very, very detailed, it's just a half-a-day exercise. If they have a challenge where they want a very, very detailed cloud data strategy roadmap and a cloud data strategy exercise, we recommend a full cloud strategy discovery engagement. It's much more involved. It lasts a lot more. It focuses on a lot more lines of business. A workshop may, depending on participation, focus on one or two lines of business. So the need drives what we propose. A workshop will be a lot more focused and will raise awareness and basically get the business units and IT to come to the table together and work together. This is one of the glossy that we use to discuss the planning workshop, and this can be shared with clients. The agenda that we usually, this is a general agenda, we customize this based on their needs and their participation, how many lines of business they think they're going to bring to the table, and how many representatives from each group, how many people from IT. In some cases, we may have to separate, have multiple session of interviews, one with 1 or 2 or 3 lines of business and one where IT. Again, it's very customizable, and there's some pre-planning exercises that we do, and we work with the client to make sure that this presents a lot of value to them. We then follow it up with a roadmap, readout discussion. This gives you more details about what we're doing and what type of activities and deliverables we provide. The readout or the roadmap can be shared with the CIO, CDO. We may have 2 separate presentations, one that's a higher level than a very detailed roadmap with all the details that went into it and all the interviews. But this is basically, I would say, a summary of what they would be looking at getting from a workshop. The component details, we mentioned some of these before. This breaks down the framework into components and what we're starting to work with and focus on. I will let you look at these separately. I would take too long to go through each of them, but these are the data capabilities we're focusing on initially, and finally the organization readiness focus. And the workshop again will be driven. The focus of the workshop will not touch on all of these. Will touch really on those that are raised by the customer in the pre-workshop planning meetings. We use different types of worksheets to capture information. We're providing these here as examples that you can use on your own or in some of your discussions with your customers. This is an actual example of a data integration roadmap readout. So this would be a deliverable they would get at the very end. After the workshop, this is an example of the actual type of readout and discussion we have with the customer. We also provide them with what we consider an actual set of, where are you maturity wise, what should you focus on type of heat map. Again, sample deliverables that you can use. And really, we provided this slide to say we strive to provide these as part of the deliverable, the final deliverable deck. That pretty much brings us to the end. Please email us if you need or reach out to us if you need more information or you have questions on any of these. I hope this was interesting. It really is a very exciting time for us. It speaks greatly to the capabilities that we're pushing forward and we're focusing on as a company, and the fact that we will not stop supporting our customers no matter what their data ecosystem needs are, and the fact that we try to work with their business first and foremost to drive everything else in the company. And that's our key message, and something our group focuses on as much as possible. Hope everybody is doing well. Have a great day. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Please post your questions in the Q&A box. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see anything, so I thank you all for participating today. You have my email address. This is Radu Arslanian. By all means, at any time, reach out to us and to advisory, and we're more than happy to help you with potential engagement or some of your clients' questions when it comes to data strategy in the cloud. Once again, thank you all for attending. Have a great week and a great day.